Hey, today I was talking to Copeland, that's my youngest, and oh, there she is now, coming up here. And I said, what should I vlog about? And she said, me. So I was like, we could think of something. So this is what we came up with. Today I'm going to talk about potty training. I have 3 kids. They're finally all potty trained, and Copeland has been, you climbing up here? For probably 4 months, maybe 5. And it's awesome having them all potty trained. I'm loving it. So I just thought I would share with you guys a few tips and things that I did during potty training. And if you guys are in this process, you know that potty training is a huge feat and can be really stressful. So all 3 of my kids were potty trained by the age of 2. Charlie had some issues and wasn't quite until 3, come to think of it. But she had some other things going on that kind of prevented that. So I'm just going to tell you some tips. When Caden was a baby, I read a million books on potty training. I really was into those infant potty training books. I read a lot of those, and I was like, this is going to happen. And he wasn't an infant, but he was 1, and he was going potty regularly. And he wasn't fully potty trained till 2, but it's possible. So don't give up hope. So what we did that really worked for us is the number one thing that I think is very beneficial is cloth diapering. I know it's not for everyone, but the 2 that were potty trained the earliest are the 2 that I cloth diapered. Caden part-time and then Copeland the whole time. And it really helps them because when you're wearing a disposable diaper, they don't realize when they're going because it absorbs it right away. When they're in the cloth diaper, they feel it when they are going. So they'll make that connection sooner of, hey, this sensation makes this happen. And they know that they're wet and they don't like it. And so they kind of get that connection first that they're going. And then when they're a certain age and I feel they're a little ready, usually around 1, go pick that up, Copeland. I have them just start going around naked. This has worked for us where we have lived because we have had hardwood floors, so I could just easily wipe it up if they had an accident. But this is another way that helps them realize you're going potty, and so you rush to take them to the potty while they're going, and kind of make a big ordeal about it every time. It can be a lot of work, yes, but very beneficial. I think this has been the number one thing that's helped us potty train, is having them just go around naked. In the summer it can be easier. The girls can just wear dresses and, you know, oh, you're going potty. So if you have carpet, I understand this can be a lot harder. So just take a section of your day and have them go around naked in a certain section. That's fine. Play in the kitchen, and you know, and you can kind of see when their potty routine is. So a lot of kids will be, if they do not open that, Copeland, if they drink some water at 6 o'clock and then they have to go at 6:20, they're usually pretty consistent about how far, Lavender, how soon after they drank that they have to go potty. And so you can kind of get the feel of their body and help them to go after they've drank, or just be able to help them in that area. Okay, I'm not telling, put them all back, please. Do not open that. And also, what works is just taking them consistently. Take them at a certain time. I know a lot of people will start just taking them when they have bath time, let's sit on the potty, get used to sitting on the potty. And I didn't do a whole lot of let's just sit on the potty just to hang out. If I saw them going, we'd go sit on the potty. And you went potty, and then you can make a noise that represents what they're doing to help them understand. And for us, we always had a little potty that they could go to that they could do themselves, and that makes it a lot easier too, I think, than just having the little insert in the potty. They can go to their own potty. And that's a lot of it. I also always had this idea that they needed to have a dry diaper at night until I could potty train them at nighttime. And for Caden and Charlie, this did work. That's what happened. They were dry, and so I was like, oh, let's just, put underwear on and see what happens. And, that's how it happened. But with Copeland, she was still soaking wet waking up, and I was like, she's doing great in the day. She's completely potty trained at day. And so I was like, we're just going to go underwear tonight and see what happens. And we did, and she woke up dry. And so it just took that little step of doing that. I think she just had her diaper on and felt, oh, I can go. And so once I took that little security blanket away, then she had no accidents. She had a few after that, and I think it was a good lesson for her. Like, oh, I do not like how this feels, so we're not going to do that again. So those are a few tips. I hope they were helpful. I haven't made potty training super complicated. That's about all we've done for potty training. And it's happened. It really wasn't hard for any of them. There was a few times that I kind of just backed off on being proactive about it. If I would have been proactive, it would have been done sooner. It does take effort, and that's just part of life. But my kids were potty trained young, and we had no problems, and that's how we did it. So I hope that those were some useful tips that you can take home and hang out and do with your kids. So Copley, you want to say bye from this potty trained little 2-year-old?